Take it away, Jennifer.
Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. So just like bear with me, okay? Thank you all so much. And I wrote notes because if I don't write notes, then I'm going to go all over the place. So if I read, then that's real life, right? So anyways, I'm so excited to have you guys here, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules. It means so much to all of us to see your faces on these calls. So my goal tonight is to talk about how perseverance can help us overcome tough times. So I'll be sharing some of my tips and my own stories about why staying resilient is so important. And I hope to give you some useful ideas and tools to help you stay persistent no matter what you're going through. And so again, I just wanted to say thank you for being here, and let's get started. So my name is Jennifer St. Pierre. I'm an Emerald Ambassador from Ontario, Canada. And I started my Plexus journey back in 2018 after many months of ignoring my now ambassador, Carol, because I thought it was a weight loss gimmick. And I was just really desperate to feel better after being diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. So when I first started the products, I made my first post, reached silver, and then I stopped. I didn't do anything. I had no desire to share the products or be involved in another MLM because I had already been there, done that. I was like, I'm not going to do it again. Even though I wasn't doing the business, I knew I still needed the products. Like I needed them because they were like so life-changing for me. And so, yeah, like fast forward to July 2021, I was still using Plexus. I was feeling amazing. But I found myself in between nanny jobs, and I was really uncertain about my future. I had been with a nanny family for 3 years, but the last year I actually was commuting 5 hours from home. I was actually living with them and I was commuting. So I made the decision to quit that job, move back home, get another nanny job. And I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do because that was only a 1 year contract. So I was a nurse for 17 years, but I had let my license expire almost 10 years ago. So that wasn't an option. I was like, what am I going to do? I remember talking with Carol that summer and saying, I think I want to start sharing. And so Carol connected me with Whitney, and I ghosted them all summer. Like, just like, was like, yeah, I'm ready. And then no. And then, yeah, I'm ready. And then no. And then it was just, yeah. So that October, I think it was October or November, I finally made my first post. I clicked share, started putting myself out there, and it was just so amazing. My first real taste of Plexus came that January when we went to Leaders Retreat in Florida. I was a gold ambassador, and Whitney asked me to be her plus one at the Jules opening like dinner or whatever. And I remember meeting all these, like I was starstruck. I was literally starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh. And so anyways, on the way back, Whitney shared the boards app with me. And when I got home, I was like, I immediately started following the duplication systems for creating silvers. Carol was there to help me the entire way. We were like, this and this and this and this. It was just so, it was mind blowing how everything was just kind of falling into place. I actually ended up earning the Silver Star for Canada that year as well, and got to visit head office, got pampered. It was just amazing. So yeah, I steadily, like I kept posting on Facebook. I was like every day, I wasn't stopping, and more people started getting curious. My friends and family, like my sister, my cousin, and my one of my friends were like the first 3 people to sign up. And then they started sharing with their friends, started using the duplication system, and it literally was just, it snowballed from there. 5 months later, I ranked Emerald. In May of 2022, I earned my Plexus Lexus, which I still have, and I love her so much. Her name is Rosie. And this literally happened 2 weeks after my car broke down. I was driving down the street, and my car literally just stopped. No electrical, no, like no nothing. It just stopped. So I like slowly went into a driveway, some company or whatever. And I remember like calling my dad, crying, saying, like what else can happen, And so yeah, 2 weeks later, got the Lexus. Went to the Emerald Extravaganza in Hawaii, which was absolutely amazing, like such a dream come true. And I was on cloud nine. Like I felt absolutely amazing, and felt like I found my purpose. I was a nurse, so I always wanted to help people. I always wanted to fix people. So I really felt that that really brought um, a lot of purpose in my life. So yeah, 2023. Let's fast forward to 2023. That year, a lot of things happened. In May, my husband and I went on our second mission trip to Zambia with our youngest daughter. She's 14. And in July, I was asked to speak on stage at the convention in Nashville. Everything looked good on the outside, but I was crumbling on the inside. My mother was diagnosed with her second bout of cancer, and my marriage was on the rocks, and my points were at an all-time low. In October, I found myself a single mom and really started to feel defeated, but I knew that that's not where I wanted to stay. So I kept telling myself, like literally kept telling myself, all the diamonds have gone through tough times. They didn't give up. It's my choice to persevere. It's my choice to push through. And I kept telling myself, they didn't give up. And it's those trainings that we learn at convention and Jewels of Excellence and all these other things, like all the Gold School. It's like that's what they say. They didn't give up when the times were tough, and that's exactly what I did. I didn't give up. So what did I do? I pivoted. I slowed down. I learned, and I created relationships. I grew as a person. And not only did I earn the Leaders Retreat cruise in November, which I took my daughter on, but I also earned the All Canadian cruise in December and took my mom. She had never been on a cruise before. That September, she had just started chemotherapy. We shaved our heads, so my hair is growing back now. And it was just such a great feeling to have them there. And honestly, when I felt good, I showed up as best as I could. And when I was having those days when things were just not going right, I poured into myself. I rested, I prayed, I slept, I danced in the kitchen, and I kept going. So I told myself that 2024 was going to be my year. I was so excited. I was so happy. Things were going so good. And, I was like, I got this, I can do this. All my friends had amazing words picked out for 2024, and it took me a while, but in March, I came up with my word, and it was calm. Go figure. I'm telling you right now, it has not been easy to stay calm during all this chaos, but I am. 2 weeks ago, we got the news that my mom's cancer is back and has now spread to her lungs, liver, and kidneys. And I literally have felt defeated over the past few weeks. I'm the oldest, so naturally I feel the need to be there for everyone. I needed to fix this. My sister lives 10 hours away. I'm going through divorce. I'm dealing with the insurance company from a flooded basement. And now I have lawyer fees on top of everything. I'm like, what was I thinking? How can I stay calm in all of this? This, like, honestly, is something that no one is prepared for, like, ever. But I'm so determined to stay calm and stay the course and not let the enemy win. And even on the worst days, I know that it's my responsibility and no one else's for my own success and my happiness. And how I talk to myself really matters. Last week I was in the car and I was driving, I was going to get groceries, and I just had a list of so many things to do. And in my head, I was like, I can't do this. I'm so overwhelmed. How am I going to get all this done? And I was like, Jen, like, stop it. Like, smarten up. You can do this. You are doing this. You know what to do. Stop whining, pull your pants up and go and do it. So has anyone listened to the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself? Has anyone? Yeah. Okay. So guys, chapter 18 talks about redirecting our attitudes and beliefs. I realize that my attitude affects everything. And the better attitude we have, the better off we are. And we change our attitude, it can have such a positive effect on our business, on our health, on our relationships, and it gives us that edge. And it is the deciding factor in our success and failures. Guys, I had to really look at my attitude during this because there have been times where my attitude has sucked. in like every aspect of my life. But I really was like, you know, you can feel that negative vibration when someone's around you, right? And you can choose to be that, or you can choose to look at the blessings and what you can learn from this and help lift others up that may be struggling with the same thing. Honestly, I tell people this all the time. The only way to fail is to give up. And although my points are nowhere near where I want them to be right now, they're better than they were last month and the month before that. And I've been blessed with earning the 3rd tier of the Vegas Convention Contest and on track for earning the top 51 Love Canadian incentive trip to Jamaica. And guys, I don't say this to brag. I say it because I want to encourage you to keep going. No matter what season you're in, keep going. No matter how low your points are, keep going. No matter what gets thrown your way, keep going. You have to keep going because you never know what's just going to be right around that corner. I have a little, it's something that I took from the book. I believe it's from the book, and it's self-talk for taking responsibilities. And I'm going to see if I can actually share it. Let me see if I can share it. And you guys can like screenshot this.
I have to make you a host for you to share it.
Okay. Let's see here.
Do you want me to make you a host?
Yeah, go ahead and I'll share this and you guys can take a quick screenshot. Can you see that in the red? Is it like viewable, or maybe if I can make it bigger? Can you see it, or is it better if I try to take it? Okay, good. All right, so we can stop sharing now. Everyone got a screenshot, picture of it? Okay, stop sharing.
You can make me back the host.
Oh, okay, one sec. How about I do that?
The little 3 dots above my name. Hover over my name, you'll see the little 3 dots.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so oh, I'm going to share some of the things that have helped me stay the course throughout this past year and like really not give up. And the number one was spot and question those negative thoughts that are going through your head when things aren't going your way. You know, keep an eye out for when you're being negative and flip that switch, because half of the stuff that we're thinking when it's negative thoughts are not true. So look for facts that might prove you wrong and just go with that. Number two is focus on the good stuff. Daily gratitude every day. I wake up every morning and the first thought in my head is thank you, Jesus, for this, or thank you for this, or, you know, just being grateful for whatever it is that you have coming your way this week, or just grateful for the sun shining. You know, all those little things add up. And it really does change your mindset. Number three, set small, doable goals. Guys, when I get overwhelmed, I shut down. So if I have like so many big things to do, my brain, like it doesn't work like normal people's brains. Ask Carol. Carol and I have very similar brains. So like breaking down the tasks in smaller doable goals, and it's so much easier to handle and it makes it less scary. So the other thing is find your cheerleaders, get support from your church or from your team or from your friends or from your neighbor. Like I message Whitney and Carol and Megan all the time, and I'm like, guys, this is how I'm feeling today. And I get all the prayers coming in. I get all the support. I get all the, you can do this, you know, and that's really what this community is about. And I'm so grateful for that. The other thing is take care of yourself. Like it's so easy to get into a rut and not want to get out of bed in the morning, or not want to go for a walk, or not want to drink your water, or want to eat that bag of chips before bed. Taking care of ourselves during these times is so important, and you need to relax. You need to recharge. You know, you need to, it needs to be like a system, like rest, ease, flow. You really want that in your business. You want that in your life, because that's really what's going to keep it steady and keep it going. Yeah, so we have 10 minutes left. So I want to thank you guys for all listening. and being here tonight. And I hope that I've been able to inspire you to stay resilient, to stay persistent, no matter what challenges you face. So I want to open the floor to any questions or comments or anything.
Y'all know I got a comment.
Okay.
I always comment. So I know we have a lot of believers on the call, and the thing that I have been focusing on is I love when you said about gratitude and you wake up every single morning and you thank God for all the things, because it's so easy for us to ask God for things, but sometimes we forget to thank him for the things. And so waking up with gratitude and thanking God. But I want to tell you guys, when she said that she'd wake up, or she'd feel, defeated or da 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 da. The enemy cannot be invited in unless you invite him in. And when you have negative words and you put it out there in the universe, he's going to jump all over it. He's going to take a hold of that and spin it, right? So instead of feeling defeated or saying, oh man, I'm having a crappy day or whatever, right? Try to find the good in everything so the enemy cannot come in and jump all over your negative spots, because he's going to take advantage of it if you do. He cannot come in unless you invite him in. So I love what you said about that gratitude. I try to do that every single morning. God knows.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to hear you say thank you for the things that he's done.
Absolutely.
So that's just my little 2 cents.
I'm just going to get that link put in the chat here. One sec.
If you guys want to share your board link, I know that some of us have boards. We would love that too. I use boards a lot. I think, Whitney, I might even have it. You probably sent it to me by many times.
For the silvers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me just see. Sorry, guys. I'm getting this so that I can put it in here.
Anybody else have any comments or want to just give some words of encouragement, or we're going to be praying for your mom, Jennifer?
Jennifer, yeah, Lisa, oh my goodness, when you were talking, some of your story, it totally resonated with me. Lisa knows that basically in January, I just had to pull myself up by the bootstraps and say, okay, we're jumping back in, and I'm not going to listen to those negative thoughts. And I am a strong believer. I was raised by 2 positive speaking parents. My daddy's a pastor, and I always say they spoke positive when positive thinking wasn't even cool. And so I know, but you do listen sometimes to those thoughts and things where you're, oh my God, your points are just tanked, and are you ever going to rebuild? But I have encouraged so many sidelines because they see that I am growing again. And thank you, Jesus, I could cry. So it's, Jennifer, when you were talking, I just got chills because it truly is, y'all. It is a mindset thing. We know we can do this business. We know that we are capable, and there is no reason to accept defeat, because greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. If God be for us, who can be against us? And I quote that to myself so many times when I feel opposition. So Jennifer, I just love it because I'm in the same season. Like, I'm going up. Like, there is no other way but to do this again, and I will be Emerald again. And it's a challenge, y'all, but we are blessed with such an amazing company and products.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to save that PDF in here, but maybe I'll just put it in the messenger chat, and then you guys can share it. I just don't know how to get it in here. I'm trying. I'm not techie. Won't let me do a picture, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason the screenshot won't work, so I apologize, but we will get it to you guys. It is in that book as well. I think that's where I got it.
Y'all, if you do not have that book, I was telling Kenny this week, It's an hour and 4 minutes. Okay,
Like listen to it over and again,
on
over and over again.
Audible.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to it on my treadmill, he was making these statements, and I was like, oh yeah, preach. Oh, and it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Get it, y'all. I'm telling you, it will change you. It changed me. Seriously.
It's called hang on.
It's by Phil M. Jones, and it's
What to say when you talk to yourself.
no,
Shad,
that's not Phil Jones.
yeah, this one is it's Shad Helmstetter.
Well, I was talking about Phil Jones, y'all. So,
Yeah, no, this one's different. This one's different. This one's like I've done that one too. It's like well, I can't remember the name of it now. This one's a little bit different. This one I just read last week, so it was
yeah,
really,
that's a good one too.
yeah. All right. Well, we got 5 minutes left. Pick a name. Is that what I
Yep.
got to do now?
Yeah, however you want to do.
All right, good. I'm just gonna like scroll and then
Yep,
just
just scroll and put your mouse laying on somebody.
all right. Casey Sheen, right? Did I say that right? Oh, yay. Yay. Okay, so find me on Facebook, and if you have Facebook, if not, we'll connect.
Jenny, is that your girl? One of your girls? Jenny. That's okay. It's one of Jenny's girls. Yeah.
Yay, yay. Well, thanks so much, guys, and I hope this was helpful.
It was. Thank you guys. See y'all next
Good
week.
night.